Good morning, people, from a very wet Sydney this morning. The heavens opened.
Good morning.
In the night, and we are just heading off, negotiating Sydney to get out of this massive city, and we are heading up to the Blue Mountains on our way to our next Airbnb. And we are just going over the Anzac Bridge?
Anzac Bridge.
Anzac Bridge. So I'll just turn the camera around for you guys so you can see. And that's how the day has begun, folks, leaving Sydney behind and crossing the wonderful Anzac Bridge, heading inland towards the Blue Mountains. Now, with the weather still looking a bit moody, we're hoping it clears up just in time for those iconic views before making our way back down the coast to Wollongong for the night. Things, however, didn't exactly go to plan. Just as we left Sydney behind, the skies opened up and the weather turned on us. It was such a blow. We've been so excited to finally see the Blue Mountains in all their glory. But for today, it looked like the mountains have other ideas. We've arrived at Echo Point, the most scenic point of the Blue Mountains. And as you can see, we're not going to see much. I'm sure this is absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I'll put a photograph in for you guys. But that is our view.
We're in the clouds.
In the clouds, and it's chucking it with rain. Such a shame, guys, because the view, you can see all of these, the caves, the old tramway track, fire tower. So that's over there, where Mr. D is standing. You can see the river, the narrow neck, a castle, two mountains, and it's a big thing here to come. There's many scenic points here. And King's Tableland, and there is the Three Sisters, which is part of the Seven Sisters here and has a profound spiritual significance for the Aboriginal people. The valley, Mount Gibraltar, Mount Solitary, Cox's River, Gango Range. And I have seen photos of this place and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'm a bit gutted that it's like this, but it is what it is. And two bits of good news. One, because it's like this, there's hardly any people here. And the other thing is, we've got no choice, but we've got to come back now and see it again on a clear day. We're going to go and get a coffee now, aren't we? So guys, this is what you should have seen. And we were standing right there. And also right there. And it's back there. So that was that. We finally gave up and headed back down the mountain. But we'd driven less than 3 miles when suddenly the weather changed. Blue skies and sunshine. Unbelievable. That did give us a little bit of hope, because there was one more place we really wanted to see, and that was the Seacliff Bridge on the Pacific Highway. So we are on the A1 Pacific Coastal Drive and we have just crossed the Seacliff Bridge, and this tells you about the history. It's 665 metres in length, and there's a picture of the bridge there. Let's go down and have a look at it. And there it is, folks. In the end, the day wasn't a total washout. We still got to tick off the famous Seacliff Bridge. Good morning, folks. It's a brand new day and we're hitting the road again. We're heading south from Patty's Airbnb towards Durras North Beach. We're keeping things a bit slower today. It's been a lot of driving lately, so this one's a shorter stretch. Still, you know by now what we're like, and we're bound to find plenty to stop for along the way. So here we are, folks, at our first stop at Cathedral Rocks. This place has been around since the 1820s. The rocks are actually the edge of an old lava flow that's been eroded by the sea over the years. If you've got time, the Kiama Coast Walk is a really nice way to explore the area. But check out those vertical columns. They were formed during the lava's unique cooling process. What do you think? Just stopped at a little harbour here in Lula, I think it is, and there is some big pelicans in there. Massive. Look at the size of them beaks. Wow, they're big. And there is a public swimming area over there. But look how clear that water is in there. And you probably can't see it, but there's lots of little fish swimming in there. Just in that little rock pool there. It's quite sheltered in this little bay here.
That is a big termite hill.
It's not just a big termite hill, it's a freaking massive termite hill.
Okay, it's a massive termite hill.
It's about 1.5 meters tall.
Yeah.
That's a lot of termites in there. We didn't stay too long at the harbour. We wanted to get to our Airbnb, although we did stop along the way to check out some of the crazy road signs. When we arrived at the Airbnb, it was something else. So I'm going to keep this vlog a little short this week, because trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up next week. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you on the next adventure.